fellow learners at home. Welcome to your English class. I am your English teacher, Dr. Amina Amadou Idris, and our topic for today is the writing process. We have been writing right from our primary schools, KG, nursery school, but what are we really writing? Can we write very well? What is the process we use in writing? Today, our main focus is the writing process. What is the writing process? Remember that composition refers to a way in which various parts of something or writing are put together and arranged to form a whole. We must have written letters before to our friends, family members. We must have written compositions like stories and other types of writing, but how do we really write them? What is the process we use in writing them? Writing a composition, therefore, is a process that involves at least 3-4 stages. If you are writing, you must go through at least 4 stages. The first thing is presentation. What do you present to write? How do you want to go about writing it? You present it, you make a draft. After drafting, you revise, then you edit your work. Each stage in writing process develops from a previous stage and therefore leads to another stage until you get to the final stage. You cannot start editing before drafting. You cannot start revising before presenting. You have to present, you draft, you revise, then you edit your work. You may still have to return to the pre-writing stage to develop and add ideas, or you remove ideas. Generally, the writing process involves thinking. You think, what do I really want to write about? Okay, I want to write a composition about my best food. You think, what and what do I need? What are the ideas I'll put together? That's reflecting. You identify the main and supporting ideas in logical sequences. You start from, okay, I want to write about my favorite dish. You give us the name of the dish. How is it prepared? Who are those people preparing it? What are the ingredients? You present your ideas in logical sequence. The first should not come last, and the last one should not come first. You produce a draft, the first draft. You later edit. As you are editing, you are proofreading. What are the mistakes? The spelling mistakes, grammatical mistakes, and other mistakes. After proofreading, you revise the draft again before you write the final draft. You arrange your ideas in logical sequence. You write out outlines. What am I going to write? How do I want to write them? How am I writing them? Which idea comes first? Which one comes second? Which one follows? And the last idea before you get to the final draft. We mentioned writing an outline earlier. What is this writing an outline all about? An outline is a list of the main ideas or facts about something without the details. You want to write, okay, my main dish, ingredients, what part of the country or world eats this kind of food, why do I like it? You arrange them without details, skeletal. It is very important that you write an outline before writing your composition or any other type of writing. It helps a lot. The importance of outline, it helps you to categorize the main points and ideas and stick to them so that you don't go out of your points. The ones you have written, those are the ones you intend to develop. It helps you to organize your paragraphs well. You start from the first paragraph sequentially, the second one, the third one, to the paragraphs you need in your write-up. It helps you to have adequate facts before writing and as such prevents you from getting stuck during the actual writing. While writing is a problem that occurs. If you don't have your ideas put down, you don't know what you want to write about. As you are writing, at a stage you can get stuck. You don't know what to write again. But where you have your outline, you have outlined your points you want to develop. You will not get stuck and you flow with your writing. It also helps you to see at a glance the structure and main points of the composition you are about to write. You don't start looking for points up and down after putting down your outline. It helps you to be picking them one after the other. You pick this, you develop it. You pick the other one until you develop all the points you have outlined. To prepare a good outline, you first decide on what to write. For instance, effects of pollution. You don't just start writing. You can't just write on anything, but you decide, what do I want to write about? If you have effects of pollution, for instance, if you are writing in a group, as a group, you brainstorm, you think, you put ideas together. How do we write our composition? What comes first, next, and follows? But if you are alone, you can as well do that. Then write down your ideas. Later, organize the ideas you have written down in their appropriate order using the topic sentence. Each of your paragraphs have a topic sentence, and the topic sentence is simply the main idea. Each paragraph you are developing, it has one idea you are developing. You go to the next paragraph, you develop a new idea, you go to the next, that is how you arrange your work. Try to remove the ideas that are not relevant and then ready to develop your outline into paragraphs by adding enough details to them. After outlining your points, you brainstorm. What are we going to write? You now develop your work into full-fledged paragraphs. Then you go back to our previous points. After writing it, you edit, you revise, you proofread before producing the final draft. Features of an outline. An outline is arranged to show hierarchical relationship. This means that dividing, arranging, or organizing your main points into levels of importance, or according to what happens first or what should come first. If you are writing about my school, for instance, you don't start from the location of your school. Give us the name of your school, maybe then the location, the types of subjects you offer. You don't start from, I studied this, English studies, mathematics in my school. No. Give us the name, where it's located, why you like your school. You arrange them in hierarchical order. It is usually written in sentences, not paragraphs or words. Your outline, at least, is a sentence. It is that sentence you develop into full-fledged paragraphs. It contains keywords or main points of what you want to write about. You have key points, then you develop them. It can also contain keywords or examples that will help you remember what you write about or what you want to write about. As you are taking down your outline or topic sentences, if there are examples, you can add them. It serves as a rough draft or summary of the content of a piece of writing or a composition. Your outline serves as a rough work. If you are writing, you start by drafting. If you want to write directly, you have a lot of mistakes, you do a lot of cancellation. If you are typing, you have a lot of typographical errors, spelling mistakes, structure, and other mistakes. Then format of an outline. If you have effects of overpopulation, for instance, in your introduction, you explain overpopulation. When you get to the body of the write-up, you list the adverse effects of overpopulation and other relevant information. After listing the adverse effects, you have there may be advantages to overpopulation. Then there are disadvantages. What are the constraints? If a country is overpopulated, you list all relevant information you need to add to the body of the write-up. Then in conclusion, you do a summary of all the points you have stated above, that is in body. You list all your points and summarize them in your conclusion. In our today's topic, we discuss process of writing. For you to write, you don't just start writing. There is a process and format you follow. You put down your outline, you make the first draft, you proofread, you edit, you make corrections before producing your final draft. And most importantly, you put down your outlines, what you want to write. Then, I have a home task for the learners. Write an outline for a 5-paragraph essay on the following topic: effects of climate change. Put down 5 topics, 5 outlines on effects of climate change. Then develop 2 of those your outlines into fully fledged composition. Thank you all for your time. See you same time, same station. Goodbye and stay safe. Thank you.